everyone, it's Brittany here with Awanari Experience, and come with me today to feed our butterflies, refill the filling stations with bananas. So that dog there, little side note, no idea who that is. He just followed us down to the garden today. He looks really healthy and everything, but I don't know who he is. But he decided he was going to follow all of my doggies down here. So now he's chilling out. He's pretty well behaved too, so yay for that. But anyway, back to the butterflies. We have several of these feeding stations spread throughout the garden here. And every couple of days or so, we do actually restock them with various fruits. The riper the fruit, the better in butterfly world. So they really do enjoy, as you can tell, that nearly rotten banana. I mean, that thing is brown. I don't even know if I'd be making that with banana bread. It's that brown. But they like it. But today we'll be restocking with some nice, somewhat ripe bananas for them. Now, one of the things that I like about refilling our banana stations and everything is a lot of the people in the community here do actually save their rotten fruit, whether that is bananas or papaya or pineapple, watermelon, anything like that. They actually save that for us so we can restock our feeding stations, which is great. That's one of the kind of goals here at Awanari Experience that we wanted when we were building this place, was to kind of have it be a community effort. Our theory is that if you can get the community around you guys to feel involved and feel like they have a hand in your success, they're going to really want to contribute even more to it. And that's a great thing. If people can feel like, they're contributing, making an effort, making a difference, they're going to continue to do so, which is really good. Our thoughts here at Awanari Experience are, we built the butterfly garden, obviously for tourists to be able to come and learn all about our beautiful butterflies, but it also provides a job opportunity for the locals, not only as direct employment through us here, but whether they're selling their handicrafts in our gift shop, which is another job opportunity employment. But it also is a domino effect a little bit, where hopefully the more tourists come down and visit us at Awanari Experience, the more tour guides, hotels are going to need to hire in our area so they can have, bring guests down to us. The more hotels are going to also be needing to hire more people, because hopefully there'll be more and more tourists coming down here to see what we're all about, as well as other facilities in our area. We are very close to Monkey Island as well, which I know that is a pretty popular tourist hotspot. So we're hoping that kind of creates a domino effect of opportunities for people down here. So yeah, this banana is really challenging to open. It's pretty not very ripe. We'll move on to the next one here. So yeah, I just kind of put a couple different bananas on here. The banana peels, I actually just kind of like throw out at the base of different plants, hoping that it'll help provide nutrients into the ground somewhat. So nothing really goes to waste here at all. There you guys go. Off to the next feeding station. Okay, we're at our next banana feeding station for the butterflies there. Again, you can see they are thoroughly enjoying those. But we'll add a couple more up here for them. Going back to really kind of appreciating the fact that locals in our community save their produce for us, I really feel like that speaks volumes from when I first came down here, just to how much the locals are starting to kind of realize, you need to have an appreciation and a respect for things other than people. So when I first came down here, people didn't really view dogs or cats, the ones that had them anyway, as actual pets. They viewed them more as simply animals that needed to serve a purpose. They weren't looking at them like, oh, I need to pet you or provide you any sort of extra affection. Basically, you're here living in my house to do a job. And that really is not how I feel like the majority of people in the United States, as well as the rest of the world, look at animals. I know, again, kind of speaking from firsthand experience in the US, my pets are my babies. Like, literally, my cat, I have clothes for him. He has a full-on wardrobe. He has a stroller, all that type of good stuff. And for those of you guys who know me and follow along with the rescue work that I do in the United States, you know what I'm talking about there with that. But since coming down here and teaching the locals how to bottle feed baby animals and how to actually provide, proper medical care for them, and how food is important to, obviously animals need food to survive, but also you're going to have less aggressive dogs if they're not having to fight for resources. Get dogs and cats spayed or neutered, so that way you're not keep having unwanted litters that are then just calling the jungle home. And that has trickled down over to also having the locals have a respect now for wildlife, such as the butterflies. When I first came down here, I don't think anybody would be saving their rotten fruit for us at all. I think they kind of would have just looked at me like, I had grown 5 heads or something. But now they are starting to understand of, yeah, okay, animals and the natural world and the environment and the wildlife around us really does deserve looking after and being taken care of and respected. And even if you are not, quote unquote, an animal person, at least don't harm it then. Don't go out of your way to cause them harm. Don't do anything like that. Just let them be. So yeah, I really feel like that was a big, huge, like a growth, a progress, a stepping stone, for the simple fact that several of the villagers do save us fruit. And I mean, when I say several, I'm meaning like the Jawa people, which are technically in Las Palmas, but they are like on the outskirts of Las Palmas. They hike down to the butterfly garden with a bowl of fruit and give it to us. So like, I mean, there's dedication there to that, which again, I really am happy to see, because again, at Awanari Experience, we did really want it to be a community effort, a community vibe, something that all of Las Palmas, which is where we're located, could be proud of. Hence the name Awanari in our business name, because just about everybody down here is an Awanari of some sort of other, whether they married into the facility or married into the Awanari family or are descendants, anything like that. Again, kind of having that name out there has made people strive that much more to hopefully have Awanari Experience be successful. So yeah, thanks for joining us on today's video. I know it was a little different.